Hi everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program PvP. I'm 4040 and as you've just seen from that little intro, the Northern Coalition, in a last bid effort to try and take over, have sent in a flanking force and have infiltrated the buildings around here. Now this is their last desperate effort to try and kind of take over the land. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch our tanks and try and repulse them, and hopefully that will be the end of the war then, because the Northern Coalition will have expended all of their forces to try and get to me. I managed to make a massive hammer blow against them in the last video where we bombed their main attack force. There we go. So this is our tank that we developed a little while ago. She's got machine guns, she's got a heavy turret on there, plenty of wheels and plenty of armor, so I'm hoping she's a bigger tank than the Northern Coalition's tanks, but makes her a larger target. I mean, possibly she can absorb more damage, but I'm not sure. She's also got quite a long nose on her, which means that I'm going to have to stick quite a lot of my tank out before I can put any shots on target. But anywho, I'm going to launch this tank and we're going to take the action from where I launched. So see you in a second, guys. So I've just rolled out of the main hangar and we can already hear some explosions going off. So let's just toggle team onto team B and let's have a look. Toggle guard mode true, and we're going to be setting up our 50 cals. So on a guard mode, so let's do a scan interval as much as we can, field of view, and arm, and next weapon, and then there we go. So we have control of our main tank cannon, and the 50 cals should be being controlled by there you go. Oops. Okay, so we've got brakes off and we're going to start engaging with the enemy. So we've got quite a few targets. There's one over there as well. So we're going to edge out a little bit and see what we can see. Now that target there at NC Tank 2 appears to be behind some buildings. I just need to be careful I'm not pulling out right there. Now what we want to do is we want to take out the transport. That's the big thing that I want to destroy. So let's see if I got a bead on the Tank 5. No, I haven't. He's just around that corner. So I'm hoping I won't expose myself too much. I'm going to come around the front here. I'm going to keep an eye on these because there is a little alleyway through there. And I don't know if there's... No, can't quite see me there. Okay, that's good. There's some buildings in the way. Right, we're going to come around this corner and hopefully I can hit this guy as quickly as I can before he locks onto me. So let's just have a peek. There he is. Right, let's Do I have a bead? Can I... Fight! Yes! Okay, so there we go. That's one. There's the turret just sort of scooting along there. So that's one tank down. I just managed to get a hit on his front. Oh shit! The tank. Yeah, there's another tank's got a bead on us, so we're going to back up. Going to try. There we are. What a shot! Oof. Good thing that guy missed. Okay. So there's 2 tanks down in short order. Okay, so let's just edge around the side here. So what our target is going to be is the NC transport. So let's see if we can we peek? No, we can't quite see it. There's just buildings in the way. What about tank 3? No, buildings in the way. Tank 2. No, there's buildings in the way. Okay, so this side here looks like it's clear. So the hostages they were holding in the astronauts complex here appear to have been, well, it looks like I've properly rescued them. I'm a bit worried. The transport is, it looks like it's on the other side of the, this is the science building, I think. It's just on the other side of the science building. Okay, so let's not go too quickly, because if I need to slam the brakes on, I don't want to kind of peek out too much. So let's come along. And no, that's definitely clear. I'm quite amazed that that long-range shot that the other tank did on me missed, because they're usually pretty good. But then again, it may have hit some scenery. So tank 2 is definitely behind that lot. Let's have a look. Is there anything around? Ooh, can I see a transport? No, there's a building in the way. It looks like there's a tank. Possibly a tank there. I was going to back it up and see if my gun can see it from this viewpoint. Can you see that? Can you see it? Got it! Yes! And the guns took some pot shots as well. Yeah, looks like the guns I must have caused the core of the vehicle to jump up in the air, because that looks like the guns are having a really good go. Okay. So there's a transport and another tank. So just bringing our turret back around. Oh shit! There's a tank! Fuck. Oh! He hit me. I hit him too. Any damage? How much damage? Ow, jeez. Okay, it's that was a tank. If you get too close to them, they stop appearing. Okay, so it looks like that looks like it was a direct hit on the corner here, and it looks like it hit the angled plates, and that deflected some of the blast, perhaps, because it hasn't penetrated past. We've lost. Let's see now. We've lost 2 armor plates. Oh, I can hear just debris landing around. We've lost 2 armor plates, slanted armor plates, and now we've lost we've lost some armor plates on the front, but they blew off, which has protected the superstructure of the tanks. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we're still operational. There's a tank which is like 2 kilometers away. Ooh, what are you doing that for? Okay. There's a tank 2 kilometers away, so I don't know if this guy is hittable, but let's see. That's a miss. It's a miss. That's just a miss, so there's a tank over there, and there's a transport here. I'm going to rush the transport, and hopefully the other tank doesn't have an angle on me. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's on the other side of these buildings. Okay, cool. There we go. Here is the transport. So this is presumably what I think that they were trying to guard, perhaps. Yeah, possibly. Okay, let's deal with the other. Let's deal with the other threat. This transport just seems to be sitting here. I'm assuming he just doesn't want to end up with me. Oh, let's try and present the other angle of my turret. Let's peek. Where is he? Try that. Let's just back a little bit. But oh, just flew. And he bounced off something. Let's see where he lands. Oh, he went 400 meters away. That's actually quite far. He's disappeared down here, and I don't know if his tank is in any kind of serviceable. I guess his tank isn't in any kind of serviceable condition because that's his turret. Alright. Well, let's destroy the turret. Let's destroy the turret because, yeah, we don't want that technology lying around. There we go. One pop. So it was around here that the second guy that almost got a bead on me as I was going past had a shot at me. So let's see what is left of this tank here. Okay. Let's slow it down because I don't want to have an accident. There's debris. Debris is lying everywhere. So where's its core? Oh, there it is. You see the little box that's just sat on the floor there. So that's its brain. They've got wheels and things scattered all over the ground, which is kind of amusing. Right, let's break and, well, let's just pop that. Am I out of ammo? No, I'm not out of ammo. It just hasn't got the depression. Okay. Lesson learned. I can't deal with targets which are too close. There we go. Let's just fire. Did that hit it? Oh, something went pop. Yeah, it definitely killed it. The landing killed it. Okay. So there's a tank core 2 kilometers over there, and there's the transport for us to have to deal with. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to pop this transport because this is where their troops are going to be deploying from. And I'm not going to run the risk that their troops will try and fall back to this transport. Now we've got their tanks dealt with, let's just let's take it out. I'm going to I think I'm going to use my tank shell, not my tank shells, my 50 cals just to take this apart. Because it looks armoured, but it's not as armoured as a tank would look. But just look at the size difference between these two vehicles. This is, it's just a, it looks like it's an armoured truck of some description. Yeah. Well, it isn't going anywhere. So let's just go to next weapon. Okay, so we've got 50 cal selected. We've only got one left, but I'm sure I do. So let's take off his. He's a bit tough. Let's reorganise. So we've taken off. That blast has taken off what looked like some kind of side panel. Let's try and take out a wheel. Wow, these wheels are tough. Oh, certainly on the undercarriage there, that's fairly explosive. Blowing the doors off it somehow, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's look at the back. Can we blow the back open? Yes, we can. So the back's not armoured, so let's start taking out. We're just firing just directly into the vehicle. Definitely causing some damage to the inside of the vehicle, I'll give you that much. I wouldn't call the vehicle disabled though. 50 cals don't seem to have much effect on it. Oh, no, there we go. That's that vehicle is definitely disabled. Now let's Oh, okay, so I've just figured out, a little while ago I was wondering why the 50 cals weren't engaging targets. It's because the weapons manager, which is on this corner, has quite obviously been blown off, and I didn't notice that. Right, can I pinpoint his... Right, let's get it around again so we've got the right deflection. I want to take out the aerials, or at least the thing the aerials are attached to. There we go, so the aerials are gone, so they can't communicate their predicament. So I think that's all I've got to do really, is flick back to the Abrams. Not too sure how many... So I've got 11 out of 20 shots left. I'm pretty sure there's going to be enough to deal with this guy, so I'm sorry Mr. Truck, but good night. Let's put a cannon round straight through its cockpit. Ho 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 ho! I hit myself with the blast. Oh. Oops! Oh well. My tank is critically damaged, but the enemy forces have been reduced down to nothing seemingly. The armour on my thing, even though the explosion happened, seems to have protected me. Some of the armour plates have been knocked loose. This armour plate on the back here is slid sideways. Am I... Ah, I'm still drivable. Okay, I'm still mobile. Although it appears that a lot of everything is broken. Okay, well my tank's busted, but nobody's on board, and all critical systems within the tank are still operational. It just needs a couple of extra armour plates welding on, and it's had its front wheels gone, but it still will drive around. Anyway, so that's that done. Our base has been saved. The enemy tough tank. The enemy forces has been reduced down to component parts. There's not much really left here. What have we got left here for analysis? We've got a few ammo boxes. We've got a couple of wheels. We've got our control chair and a few armor plates, and that's all that's left of their transporter. So I call that a win. So there we go. This I now have a well, it's unarmed, but it is mobile, and it has antennae. So, and it has an active unmanned kind of cube. So in that regard, I count that as Cryox Industries having a unmanned lander on the surface of Kerbin, which means that we have the surface of Kerbin. That's just a dead bit. Cryox Industries have claimed the points for Kerbin, which means that in all, because of the other points from the other planets, Cryox Industries has won the series, because this is the last turn in the series where the Northern Coalition was versus Cryox Industries to try and fight. At the end of the series, I can quite honestly say that the corporations have beaten the Northern Coalition. So hopefully the start of this next series coming up, which should be Series 4, it will just be the corporations versus itself. There's going to be no Northern Coalition. We've stymied their attack. Let's come out of the map view. We've stopped their attack. The coalitions have got firm control of many of the different planets. So hopefully this will be the end of the Northern Coalition.
Time out, mercenary, Zero 043,